Some of the most common health issues today are also the deadliest, silently affecting millions every year. From heart attacks to respiratory infections, these diseases seem so common that we may forget how dangerous they really are. But here's the thing, many of them are preventable. So, why are these illnesses still claiming so many lives? Today, we're diving into the top 10 most dangerous diseases worldwide, breaking down why they happen and, most importantly, how you can reduce your risk with practical lifestyle changes and precautions. Welcome to Levitas. When people think of the worst diseases in the world, they probably jump to the fast-acting, incurable ones that grab news headlines from time to time. However, many of these types of diseases don't rank in the top 10 causes of worldwide deaths. An estimated of 55.4 million people passed away worldwide only in 2019, and 74% of these deaths were because of non-communicable diseases or chronic conditions that progress slowly. And even more surprising is that several of the worst diseases are partially preventable. Non-preventable factors include where a person lives, access to preventive care, and quality of healthcare, all of which are risk factors. But there are several steps that everyone can take to lower their risk. Please take note. 1. Ischemic heart attack disease, or heart attack, is the leading cause of death globally, responsible for around 8.9 million deaths each year. A heart attack occurs when blood flow to the heart is blocked, often due to plaque buildup in the arteries, which leads to oxygen deprivation and damage to heart muscle tissue. Risk factors include sedentarism, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, smoking, and an unhealthy food plan. Prevention is achievable through a heart-healthy lifestyle, regular exercise, a balanced diet rich in low glycemic fruits, vegetables, high-quality proteins, and healthy fats, as well as avoiding smoking and managing stress levels. Regular health checkups to monitor blood pressure, blood sugar, and cholesterol levels are also essential for early intervention. 2. Stroke is another leading cause of death worldwide, causing about 6 million deaths annually. A stroke happens when blood flow to any part of the brain is cut off, either by a blockage, also known as ischemic stroke, or a burst blood vessel, known as a hemorrhagic stroke. Risk factors include high blood pressure, smoking, diabetes, and an unhealthy lifestyle. Prevention focuses on controlling these risk factors, keeping blood pressure in check, avoiding smoking, exercising regularly, and eating a healthy food plan. Regular health checkups and monitoring of blood sugar and cholesterol levels can also reduce the likelihood of stroke. Managing stress and getting quality sleep also contribute to better overall brain health. 3. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease or COPD, primarily caused by long-term exposure to harmful gases or particles, especially from smoking, leads to about 3.2 million deaths per year. COPD includes conditions like chronic bronchitis and emphysema, which damage the lungs and make breathing more difficult. Prevention revolves around avoiding smoking, limiting exposure to pollutants, and practicing respiratory health. For those with early symptoms, pulmonary rehabilitation and quitting smoking can greatly improve quality of life and reduce disease progression. 4. Lower respiratory tract infections, such as pneumonia and bronchitis, are responsible for roughly 2.6 million deaths each year. These infections can become fatal, especially in children, the elderly, and those with weakened immune systems. Preventing respiratory infections involves proper hand hygiene, improving nutrition and supplementation, and vaccinations like the flu and pneumonia vaccines in at-risk groups. A healthy food plan that supports immune function and proper ventilation in indoor spaces can also lower the risk of contracting these infections, especially in colder months. 5. Airway cancers, which include cancers of the trachea, bronchus, and lungs, account for about 1.8 million deaths annually. The primary cause is smoking, although air pollution and exposure to certain chemicals can also increase risk. Prevention of airway cancers starts with avoiding smoking and secondhand smoke, reducing exposure to pollutants, and wearing protective equipment in hazardous environments. A diet high in low glycemic fruits and vegetables, particularly those rich in antioxidants, can also support lung health. 6. Diabetes, which affects insulin regulation in the body, is responsible for about 1.5 million deaths each year. There are two types. Type 1, an autoimmune condition, and Type 2, which is lifestyle related. Type 2 diabetes can be triggered by obesity, sedentary behavior, and high sugar and refined carb consumption. Prevention involves maintaining a healthy food plan, low in refined sugars and processed foods, regular physical activity, and managing a healthy weight. Monitoring blood sugar levels regularly and understanding risk factors, especially if you have a family history, is crucial. Maintaining stable blood sugar through a fiber-rich diet with vegetables, healthy fats, and a lot of lean high-quality proteins also reduces the risk. 7. Dementia, including Alzheimer's disease, results in cognitive decline and is linked to approximately 1.5 million deaths per year. While the exact cause of dementia is complex, risk factors include age, genetics, lifestyle, and overall brain health. Preventing dementia involves staying mentally active, engaging in regular exercise, eating a balanced food plan rich in omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and whole foods, and managing cardiovascular risk factors like blood pressure, blood sugar, and cholesterol. Social engagement and continuous learning can also stimulate brain function, helping to maintain cognitive health. 8. Diarrhea, which can quickly lead to dehydration, causes nearly 1.4 million deaths each year, particularly among children in low-resource areas. Diarrhea can result from contaminated food or water, lack of sanitation, and certain infections. Prevention is possible with clean drinking water, good sanitation, and proper hand hygiene. During cases of diarrhea, hydration with clean water plus electrolytes and rehydration solutions is vital. Ensuring access to safe food and water sources, as well as promoting breastfeeding for infants, can drastically reduce the risk. 9. Tuberculosis, a bacterial infection affecting the lungs, causes approximately 1.5 million deaths each year. Tuberculosis spreads through the air when an infected person coughs or sneezes. People with weakened immune systems, malnutrition, or other health conditions are especially at risk. Prevention includes vaccination, especially in tuberculosis-prone regions, and early detection and treatment to prevent spreading. Supporting immune health through good nutrition, maintaining a healthy weight, and reducing close contact with infected individuals can also help prevent tuberculosis. 10. Cirrhosis, primarily caused by long-term alcohol abuse, hepatitis infections, and fatty liver disease, results in around 1.3 million deaths per year. This condition occurs when scar tissue replaces healthy liver tissue, impairing liver function. Prevention is focused on limiting alcohol intake, avoiding risky behaviors like unprotected sex and sharing needles, to prevent hepatitis, and maintaining a healthy diet low in trans fats and sugars. Getting vaccinated for hepatitis and monitoring liver health if you have risk factors can significantly reduce the chances of developing cirrhosis. In conclusion, the world faces numerous life-threatening diseases that claim millions of lives each year. Among the most critical, ischemic heart disease, responsible for nearly 8.9 million deaths, underscores the importance of heart health. A heart attack occurs when blood flow to the heart is restricted, often due to high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or smoking. Stroke, similarly devastating, affects about 6 million people annually by disrupting blood flow to the brain. Prioritizing regular exercise, a balanced diet, and avoiding smoking can significantly reduce these risks. Lower respiratory tract infections, especially pneumonia and bronchitis, account for 2.6 million annual deaths and are particularly dangerous for vulnerable groups. Simple measures, like hand hygiene, good nutrition, and proper ventilation, can reduce infection risks. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, mainly caused by smoking, results in 3.2 million deaths and emphasizes the importance of respiratory health, especially by avoiding exposure to pollutants. Relatedly, airway cancers, including lung cancer, claim 1.8 million lives yearly and reinforce the dangers of smoking and pollutants. Diabetes affects blood sugar regulation, causing 1.5 million deaths each year, often preventable through diet and exercise. Dementia, with about 1.5 million deaths, emphasizes the need for mental stimulation, social engagement, and a brain-healthy diet. Diarrhea, largely preventable through clean water and sanitation, leads to 1.4 million deaths, highlighting the need for basic hygiene. Tuberculosis, claiming 1.5 million lives, can be prevented through vaccination and good immune support. Lastly, cirrhosis, often due to alcohol and hepatitis infections, affects 1.3 million people. Maintaining a healthy liver by limiting alcohol, avoiding risky behaviors, and vaccination can help reduce these numbers. These conditions underscore how lifestyle adjustments, preventative care, and education can profoundly impact global health outcomes. Thank you for tuning in to Levitas. Please share today's video with friends and family, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to receive notifications for future videos. Your support is appreciated, it helps us grow and create more content to empower your health. Remain tuned to Levitas for more expert advice on your health and fitness journey. So, stay healthy, stay happy, and keep going.